Greetings everyone, this is the Hot Coffee Investor, and today we're going to do an introduction video and kind of go over what I would say, goals of the channel are going to be, and maybe, hopefully, this channel helps some people make some sort of good financial decisions in their life, although none of it's going to be financial advice because I'm not legally able to do so. But if you so choose to, learn some things or learn what not to do in some cases, because no one's perfect. I certainly am not. I can guarantee that. Um, hopefully hopefully people learn some good things. And everything's going to be live, hopefully, and unedited. So, there's not going to be anything awesome or all these different clips or anything. And, uh, everything's going to be fresh, real, transparent, and hopefully it helps some people out. That's really the goal. A lot of turbulent times in the stock market lately, especially the last 2 months. Um, Full disclosure, my portfolio is up for the month, but down overall for the month. Not down overall it's up overall for the month. The market overall is down. I think it's like 7-8% or something. My portfolio at one point was up actually 4% when the market was down 5%, but it is currently only up for the month 0.5% or so. Nothing crazy, but we're not day trading. Every drop and everything. It's just going to be what it is. We are an investment channel. Everything is about dollar cost averaging, usually down. Try to dollar cost average down, not up. But the goal is obviously not to be able to do that because we want the stocks to go up. We want the companies we invest in to go up. So averaging down all the time eventually is not going to be possible unless you're just buying a failing company. But then again, like in AT&T's case, not necessarily a failing company, but a company that isn't very favored right now. So, and it's come down a lot. And it's going to come down more very soon because of the split or the talks that they're doing about what they're going to do with the dividend and everything else. But hopefully, we figure this out. And we're going to be using my smaller account since it'll help people kind of, feel like they can attain something like this. So it's not super small, but it's a good start. It's someplace someone could actually get to reasonably. And I feel that someone could, this amount of dividend income that's coming in from it, can really help someone's life out a little bit. And I'm not pulling anything out of the account. I reinvest everything. It's not an IRA. It is just a brokerage account. If I need to touch the money, I can. That's very important to me. That should be important to anyone. And I don't like taxes, but I do believe in paying them because, for the freedoms that we get to enjoy here in the United States, we got to pay for them. That's how we do. That's how we pay for them. So, and this is not going to be a political channel. No one likes taxes, except I think the government likes taxes. No one likes taxes, but I do believe we should pay our taxes, so I pay. So some people like growth. I like dividend growth and dividend, like some really solid companies that you don't really have to worry about too much. They're going to go up, they're going to go down. Don't worry about it. And some of these videos might be a little rambly, but that's fine. This is a real person video, real people, real investments, real talk. So I'd say the portfolio is currently at around $42,000. I think it's at $42,430 today. So not like $1 million, not even $100,000 right now. It will be. But we're going to grow that portfolio together, reinvesting and investing everything back in. Not pulling anything out, except to pay our taxes. We may pull something out occasionally, but for the most part, we're just going to do what we do and keep adding and adding. That's important. We're adding for our future, not for right now. We're not trying to make, $1,000 every day, although that would be swell, wouldn't it? But we're not trying to do all that. It's not a day trading channel. We're not trying to trade the momentum, although we do try to buy with downward pressure momentum in companies that we believe in that will bounce back. And so far, that is exactly what happens. I do believe there's going to be, and this is not financial advice, I do believe there's going to be more pain in the market. There's a ton of uncertainty due to, the Fed and everything else. But we're not going to get into that. We're going to get into the goals of this channel. So the goals of this channel are as follows. The goals are to follow along with my portfolio, you and me, and show you what I buy, when I buy. I'm going to try and make videos as often as I can. Probably will be more often the weeks I don't have my son versus when I have my son. Just because I'll have more time to make the video, and he's very young and I value my time with him, so I want to focus on him when I have him. And I hope everyone watching this channel can appreciate and understand that. So, I want to, the goal of this channel is to show people that you can beat the market. We certainly are in this portfolio right now. And you don't have to be buying these crazy swing trade momentum, stocks that may or may not have merit. We're investing for the long term. We're trying to grow our monthly and yearly dividend growth every single month. Because I believe that when you invest in a company, you have access to their monthly or quarterly or yearly cash flow. And I believe that as an owner of said company, you deserve a paycheck from that company. And I don't like growth-only companies. Not saying they're bad companies, and I understand the reason that wealthier people invest in those companies because they don't have to pay taxes on that growth. But I don't mind paying taxes if I'm making money and able to reinvest and grow my wealth that way. Because if you don't sell those stocks, you can't grow your portfolio unless you're just dumping and adding more money to the portfolio. And I like adding to the to the portfolio with my income, and I like growing the portfolio with the income it generates itself. And full disclosure, it's not just dividends that I do. I do sell covered calls on my shares to grow, basically charging rent on my shares. That's the way I look at it. I don't really want to lose the shares, but if it happens, so be it. And I'll buy the shares back at the same price I bought it at or slightly above, as long as I'm in a comfortable position. I feel it's at a comfortable price for me versus its relative value. And I feel that's important. It's like some options trader. I look at them mostly as gamblers, although I do trade options occasionally, but, not as often as I used to. And I'll get into why in another video. You'll probably get a real kick out of it. Because it doesn't sound anything like me, but it happened. So, and I'll let them gamble with my shares, basically. I collect the premium no matter what, so my shares generate dividends. They generate rent, basically. And they can do with whatever they want with those shares, because eventually, usually I get them back. I usually go out of the money covered calls, and that'll be a whole nother video. And why I do that, and why I feel it's important to do that, and not just hold on to the shares and just sit there and wait. Although that, for some people that works. And sorry about my eyes going everywhere. I do use a Galaxy Fold currently for this video. The camera's kind of wonky. So I'm looking straight in the middle of the camera, and I know I'm off to the side and looking to the right because the camera is like at an angle, if that makes any sense. And this isn't going to be the most professional video either. So This channel is going to be about the portfolio. Hopefully, you won't be able to trade with me necessarily, although that might change later if the channel grows. But for now, you won't. I'm going to make a video after market close or right before open for the previous day or that day, depending upon when I make the video. And it will be current, as of yet, up to date. So rest assured, I'm going to tell percentages up, down, left, right, what I did. Did I buy? Did I sell? Did I get dividends? Did I sell covered calls? Did I buy back the covered calls to close the covered calls because they dropped low enough for me to buy them back for, basically a penny a share or a dollar contract or something, which I do if it's possible, because then I could just loan them out again even faster and do it again and do it again and do it again and keep renting out my shares. And we will see how things go. Once again, this is the Hot Coffee Investor, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend.